What's going on, YouTube? This is me, Johnny. I'm sitting in E-Cafe, just making a little video. I made a previous video on some of the goings-ons at Mr. J's seminar, and I forgot to mention there's quite a few families immigrating here. I got to meet one family, I think from Texas. They were in Colombia, and they really liked Colombia. They also spent some time in Panama. They didn't enjoy it there so much, but they were just saying if you want to relocate to Colombia, it's pretty nice there. But overall, of all the places they explored, they really enjoyed Guatemala the best. Excuse me. Anyways, what's interesting about this family is, if I remember right, they're a family of, I think, 3 kids, and the gentleman was in a wheelchair. He was wheelchair bound, so unfortunately he couldn't do everything, but he did a lot of stuff. But just as an aside, he and his family are coming down to stay, and for what it's worth, he's getting around and doing business just fine, even though he's confined to the wheelchair. And I think they were homeschoolers and they're Christians, which is a little different, but not really unusual anymore. Anyways, I met a nice lady from the States who's originally from Jamaica, and she's really interesting. I met a few traders. One futures trader, another one trades FX like me. But anyways, not all of them, but the majority of them are heading down here to stay. They're setting up SA corporations and getting apartments and things of that nature. And then there's another gentleman. He's more of a poker player. I think he's more like me. He's going to be moving around quite a bit. He's going to have his residency here. He told me he has a residency in Panama. But, in previous videos I said a lot of people who got their companies there who are planning to get passports just won't get them. And he's an excellent example of one of those guys. He told me personally he does not think he'll be able to eventually get the passport. He's spent, I think, almost $11,000 on this program. He's very doubtful he'll ever get the passport. That's why I point out to people, when you're looking for a second passport, keep in mind, if you go to places like Ecuador or Panama that's really, really heavily promoted by international living, even if you follow the rules and you qualify 100%, you may not get it. And I don't think he'll get it. He's pretty disappointed, but he's happy now to set up a temporary residency and then permanent here and eventually get a passport. That's one cool thing about here. If you follow the rules, you will get it. And it's mainly because there's not too many people coming here, so you definitely have the advantage. Whereas if you set up a corporate account in Panama, and you have to pay all these fees. He's telling me about it's about $6,000 or $7,000. I think he's paid up to $11,000, and you have to prove an income. And like I told other people, and he is very well aware of, say you prove an income and you lie about it, which I don't recommend. People did that in Ecuador and they got caught because the government made a new 17% tax and they based it on what you put on paper. And a lot of people lied about their income because they didn't exactly have to prove it 100%. Panama and Costa Rica can, I repeat, can be like that. So if you say you make $2,000, or maybe you actually do make $2,000, and you're not telling the IRS, Panama and Ecuador will share that with the U.S. government. This is why I don't really like those countries, because here in Guatemala, you don't have to prove any income. People want to argue with me about it. This is not the place. If you want to argue, take it to another channel, please. But you can get a temporary residence. You don't have to have any income, no proof of income. That's what I like here. So there's nothing for Guatemala to report to anyone. Anyways, I just wanted to share a few thoughts on some of the people I met there, and it was really, really nice people. There was a teacher, a couple that they were teachers. One was a teacher. The one was a businessman. I think his wife was a teacher. There's just all kinds of people. One was from, I think, Europe, I think Italy, maybe. Anyways, there was just a wide variety of people. And I would say 80-20, about 80% of these folks are going to be right now in the process of setting up residency. Most of these people are making the move, so get in now while it's still relatively easy. I'm not sure how much Guatemala is going to change rules. They've changed a few things, but nothing major. You still just need a police report, and then you just can get a temporary residency, and after a year, you can apply for permanent. Then after you get your permanent, it's about 3 months before you get your deputy. When you get your deputy, you can bank or do whatever you want to do here. Then in 5 years after that, you can just apply for your passport and naturalization. It's all really, really affordable. It doesn't really cost that much. It's not like Panama or Ecuador where you got to jump through a lot of hoops, prove income. pay a lot of tax. You do have to pay tax here. By that I mean the tax, the fees for the application. That's what I mean by tax. The first part is about $500 plus your lawyer's fee. The second part's about $750 plus your lawyer's fee, which is very, very affordable. And the naturalization, I think, is $2,000 or something like that. Again, that's the tax, not the lawyer's fee. You will have to pay a fee for that too. But if you do business with the same lawyer, a lot of time these fees, they may not be as much as other people. I'll just put it that way. I don't want to say too much here because I don't know what everyone's experience is going to be. Some people piece this thing out and end up paying a fortune, whereas I just use the same lawyer for everything. So a lot of stuff he does for me, I just get for free. I'm starting to learn not everyone gets that, but you got to do what you want to do. Like, I would rather have a lawyer I trust, not have to piece things out and kind of get reasonable fees. And then a lot of stuff he just doesn't really charge you for. Like open a bank account, helping you buy a gun or whatever. Once you get permanent resident, you can buy a gun. You know, so like, and in Guatemala, you're not restricted like Chile. Buy as many guns as you want. And they have some nice gun clubs here. And the gun clubs here are like health clubs. There's like a swimming pool. There's like a gym, place you can shoot your gun. There's bars, restaurants in the place, so you can shoot your guns, drink too much. I'm not telling you to do that, but definitely bring your beer here, whatever. Or you can have a bar. You can avail yourself up, go swimming, work out at the gym, hang out there. It's a little expensive, but it's pretty affordable. I mean, depending on what you think of as affordable. It's way cheaper than joining a golf club, but I don't really golf. Anyways, just a little info on that. Not much more to say. I really enjoyed the seminar. If you ever get an opportunity, I would take it, but some people think it's a little too expensive, I think, for what you get. But here's the thing, you get all the context. That's why you pay for this. It's not so much what they're teaching you, it's the context you get. They have contacts all over Latin America, and then you get to mingle and mix with people who do the same thing. I'm a trader. I already met 2 traders just from this seminar. So we can share ideas and stuff and what we do. And right now, like I said in previous video, I'm making a little over 1,000, but like I said, I'm going to scale up my margin and get that up to 2,000 to 3,000. But it's just what I do. But there's quite a few traders, quite a few programmers, quite a few online salesmen, things like that. And these folks will help you for free. Just like if you never sold anything, they'll show you what you got to do and who to contact. And there's a lot of private information like that you're not going to find online. You're going to meet people like that. So it's basically for networking. That's how I see it anyways. And getting bank accounts, residency, and all that, it's kind of thrown in for free. But again, you got to pay the lawyer fees for all that. But I'm just saying that as an example. And they're going to show you stuff you'll probably never see if you're a tourist. There's just so many things you will just won't be aware of if you're a tourist here. So I just want to put that out there too. So just wanted to share a few thoughts on the people I met. They're really nice folks, just average people. I happen to be in this group. It was a little older than me. I'm 48, so it's a little bit older than me. Usually the seminars are geared to people in their 30s and 40s who have money online. But and like I said, just average people just checking out the U.S. and starting up something in Latin America. So anyways, enough said about that. I'm going to upload this video. Sorry about the camera action here. It's just not focusing for some reason. But like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. Thank you.